This is Neha Basudkar, Ghate, the assistant editor at Efficient Manufacturing magazine. We have here with us Punit Gupta, who is the managing director at Blaser Swisslube. Welcome, Punit, sir. So, what is the idea of having your booth at the Digital Manufacturing Pavilion?
So that's a very good question. Digitalization is becoming deep in our life day by day. It's inevitable. So there are different digital initiatives which Blaser has taken globally because Mark always believes of thinking ahead of time. And globally as a company, we prepare ourselves to help customers win. So we thought digital initiatives, this would be a good way to showcase here in IMTEX. And then we would have some interesting conversations with our customers, try to explain them what we are trying to do, and take their feedback and understand what's a pulse. Because what we understand also is that in a digitalization roadmap, everybody has to also prepare themselves. It's also about question of changing mindset, choosing different approaches, which actually makes life very interesting in the digitalization journey. So that's why we are here.
Which brings to my second question. Can you please explain the solutions which are displayed over here so that our audience can get a hold of what these solutions really are?
Okay, sure. I mean, I'm really happy to do that. So there are three major initiatives which we are explaining here to our customers. So one of the initiative what we have is called as Smart Automated Coolant Management System. It's a modular approach. Today, all the coolant management happens in a very manual way. And on a digitalization journey, it's possible to convert that whole effort in a digital way and gain a lot of efficiency, productivity, and a lot of values out of it. So it's a modular approach what we have. So this is built into the three stages. The first one, we call it as Liquid Tool Instructor. It's world's first plug and play system. Very, very simple. And the beauty is the customers can just install quickly in 10 to 15 minutes time on their machine. And then they can start getting the data sensed from the coolant and they can really see alerts. They can see the data, how the coolant is behaving in terms of concentration, temperature, etc. Anywhere in the world, it is possible to see the data. And if there are critical machines, critical processes, customers can really pay more attention to that. And the idea would be to really gain more process security. So that's the first module which we have. And I think if you look at that screen, I don't know whether you can see it. So there you see the graphs. So there are different graphs. Similar way, they can come on the app, they can come on the desktop screen, wherever it is possible. Then comes the second module. The second module is if a customer says, now I want to also automate the filling. So there is a smart filler available. We call it Liquid Tool Autopilot system. So that gets upgraded to the autopilot, which takes care of measurement as well as filling. And then comes the third one, which typically would be good for central systems, large machines, and which has a capability of doing online analysis and then even adding additives into it. So we call it as Liquid Tool Guardian. So if you look at it, maybe there is a box kind of a structure what is kept here. It's an actual Liquid Tool Guardian which is kept here. So we are trying to explain it to all our customers. This is how it will look. And it can really make the life very, very simple for the customers. So this is one part of it which we are showcasing here. Then there is a second part. We call it as Liquid Tool Analyzer. It's a simulation software which actually helps customer to see in a very holistic way all the data points of their machine and the manufacturing process. Now, one of the challenge which we see in the customer place is often the clarity on the data points, right from coolant to the tool to the machining process to everything, and then the correlation between those data points from the cost perspective is often missing. And this is a simulation tool which helps customer to capture those data points, bring clarity, and then convert into the money form. So it's a very, very simple way. And before even doing the test, customers can see what is the possible improvement and whether it's worth setting up a test or no. I think that's really the best part of it. So if you really look at the screen and there are different bars, what you see, and you can beautifully see that maybe there's an investment of about 60,000 rupees on a coolant. But then that is giving savings on the tool cost, on the machining cost, and then we are talking maybe a saving of 1 million rupees for the customer. And this could bring clarity before the test itself. And this tool also helps us to connect with our global experts. So if there are some complex processes, we have experts sitting in Switzerland, in application engineering, in the tech center. Then they can also access this data and give their input so that the case can be simulated in the best possible way. So this service we are giving to customers again free of charge here. So we are asking customers if they are interested, then we would help them to simulate either the whole shop or some critical machines. So that's the second initiative from our side. And then there is a third one which is called as Blaser Remote Care. And this is again given to all the customers who buy from us, who are our customers. And nowadays, there are situations if there is a complaint customer has and he calls us up, so it takes hours and sometimes days to reach out. So with this, we can connect instantly with the customer, and then certain kind of first aid can be started immediately. The beauty of this tool is customers do not have to install any app, because many a time we see that people don't want to install third-party apps, so they don't have to really do anything. They will just get a link, and then with that the whole thing gets activated. So these are three major initiatives which we are talking to with our customers, and we are trying to explain. So they're very interesting conversations which are happening, and we are enjoying it.
Could you also please elaborate on the solution or the product, the BeCool Motec 501, please?
Okay, so from digital, definitely we talk about a new launch which we have done very recently in Indian market. It's one of the latest formulation from Blaser side, which is specifically designed for a very high machining performance in aluminium. I mean, the kind of surface finish which we are seeing, the improvement with this particular formulation is extremely, extremely good. Some of the customers have started using it, and it is really creating new fans in the market. So we are looking forward to have more number of fans in the Indian market with the help of this particular product.
IMTEX is happening after like 4 years now. It has been a huge gap that IMTEX and its customers are really wanting to visit their stalls, their companies. So how are you actually experiencing the crowd? How are the visitors' willingness to actually come and get the product and get the experience? So could you please elaborate on that?
Sure, Neha. I think today is the third day, and right from first day, colleagues have been super busy in interacting with the customers, and we are very happy. Very good, meaningful conversations which are happening with the customers. I myself had even today morning onwards, couple of beautiful conversations. Customers are coming with a very open mind. And I think it also gives me a message that the Indian market is also maturing fast, because our customers, they also face competition on a global level. So customers come with a very open mind, and they are looking forward for possible steps of improvement which can be gained together. Because today it's a collaborative world, and people, if they want to be successful, they have to utilize the strengths of different parties, different partners. So the competence of partner is a winning factor for the customer. So it has been quite a happy situation so far. We are very happy.
I would also like to know one thing, or I'm really happy to actually know one thing. There's this tagline written at the Blaser, this thing: we help you win now and in the future. So I would really like to know what does it mean and how does it mean, how is it actually elevating your Blaser Swisslube for that matter?
Okay, you have sharp eyes. You have captured a very powerful sentence here, which actually originates from the DNA of the company. So if you happen to talk to Mark Blaser, I think which you did 2 months back in Chennai, so the whole company has been prepared always to be a technology leader, and we always keep customer in the center. So idea is we are producing coolant, and how much technology we can pump in, how much know-how we can prepare together so that we offer solutions to the customer. And idea is this is a journey which is there. It's not really like a 1-year strategy or a 2-year strategy. So all the new initiatives which are taken, they are all to help our customers win. So that's why we say we are here to help our customers win. now as well as into the future. So some of the initiatives which we have, they are towards the future. And as a company, we are ready, we are geared up to, to cater to the needs of our customers which are coming up in future, much ahead of time. And that, I think we are happy about it as a company globally.
That was really bang on answers from Mr. Punit Gupta. Signing off with Mr. Tarun Pine as our camera person. Thank you.